Hello everyone, it's Imran here. Welcome back to another video. So I'm going to react to another fan-made Thomas story. This one was uploaded on the 26th of August last year it was. And this one has kind of caught my attention for quite some time, but I kind of wanted to react to it for the past few days, but haven't really had the opportunity. It's called Spirit of Survival. Excuse me. So this one is obviously another one by ShunterProductions. This story is actually written by ShunterProductions himself, it is. So that's a bit of a refresher. It is right there. So yes, it has been quite a while since I've reacted. I think nearly a month since I last reacted to a video from Shunter Productions channel, and that was Old Slow Coach. Not so. Was it Old Slow Coaches or Not So Old Slow Coaches? Can't remember the title, but one of the two. You do want to see me check that out? I'll have it up in the top right corner of your screen. There actually have been a few stories, ghostly feel stories that Shunter Productions uploaded on his channel during last Halloween he did. And you know what? I figured I'd react to them in January because I think it was in the comments of one of the Tales from the Scrap Sliding 3, the Jack Frost one, that someone said that January is actually kind of it's one of the most scariest months of the year, where it's cold, it's winter time, and you don't know what's lurking beneath the night. So I figured, you know what? It is January, so why not react to a few horror things in January? Because let's be fair, January can be a pretty scary month at times, can't it? So yeah, this is obviously Spirits of Survival. There are a few more stories such as The Banker, Phantom Coach, and Lost in the Smelters I also want to react to. I'll try and react to them when I get the opportunity, but like I said, with the way my college timetable is, I only get Monday, Wednesday, Saturdays, and Sundays as the four only realistic days for me to upload on this channel. But Spirits of Survival, can't wait for this. It stars Oliver. How did he survive it, make it to Soda before Douglas found, was it Donald or Douglas who found him? I think it was Douglas, but I don't know. No. How did he get there? We're about to find out. Links to the video I'm reacting to in the description down below as always. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and get straight into this.
The moon rose high in the midnight sky.
Spirits of Survival.
A great western tank engine and its brake van sat cold and alone, rusting in the forgotten corner of the yard. They had spent so long running from a horrible fate. The engine's name was Oliver, and for months he and his brake van, Toad, had been on the run, being pursued by relentless diesels. But their attempts to escape were cut short when Oliver had run out of coal and water.
Oh.
Stranded on the main line, they were caught, and a diesel had shunted them into a coal damp siding to await a visit from the cutter's torch. Perhaps there's no escape for us, Oliver muttered sadly.
Surely it can't end like this, Mr. Oliver. We can't give up the hope of salvation yet,
replied Toad, attempting to be optimistic. Salvation seems to be reserved for the lucky few, Toad, Oliver went on. And it's clear to me now that we aren't amongst them. A mist swirled throughout the yard. Through the night breeze, Oliver thought he could hear an eerie whisper, followed by the sound of a deathly creaking and groaning of an old engine's wheels in the distance, straining towards him and the brake van. Who's there? Oliver quivered, but there was no reply. The groaning and clanking grew louder and louder. Then, from the mist, emerged an old, rusted engine who eyed him coldly.
1020?
Who are you? Oliver asked, trembling with fear.
Is that Dane, 1020 from Railspin Split Space? I was not expecting him to make an appearance.
I am the ghost of engines past, came the apparition's reply. I have come to show you the error of your ways. The error of my ways? A confused Oliver asked. Yes!
Oh.
You were once a proud engine. When the axis of modernization began to fall, at first you stood your ground. But when your fortune turned against you, you gave up. You surrendered to those who were hunting you down, and now look at you, left in the dark corner of a yard to rust away. To Oliver, it felt like the ghost engine's furious gaze burned through him like a cutter's torch.
Oh.
You should have fought for your place on the rails. You should have kept pushing forward even when times got tough. Oliver looked ashamedly down at his buffers. I should have fought harder to keep my place on the rails. The old engine's face then softened. But all is not lost, Oliver. You still have a chance and hope of escaping the fate of many others before you. You must shine the light, lead the way, inspire others, and show them what it means to fight for survival. The apparition then faded with the mist,
And then Dane
leaving
2020
Oliver
is
to
gone.
contemplate his words. His contemplation was broken by the sound of rattling trucks, the pumping of pistons,
There
and the
he is.
blast of an engine's whistle. I know what I must
Donald.
do, Oliver said to himself as he heard the engine backing
No, it's
towards him.
Douglas.
And with
It's
what
Douglas.
little he had left, Oliver let out a faint hiss of steam to attract the engine's attention. That sounds like a steam engine, the engine said in a thick Scottish accent. Soon, Oliver had fulfilled his promise to the old spectral engine. He had
Yeah,
been rescued, restored,
there he is.
and now worked alongside Duck on their branch that runs by the coast on the Fat Controller's railway. Oliver is grateful to Douglas for helping he and Toad on their final leg of their journey to salvation. However, he is more grateful to the ghostly apparition that urged him to continue his fight for survival, and often on moonlit nights when he is alone, Oliver would wonder if the ghost of Engine's past is somewhere watching on, proud that he had fought for his place on the rails, and won.
Well, I hope you enjoyed the video because it was not fucking made for kids.
Thank you, Sir Topham Hatt. So, Oliver. So that's how Oliver had the courage to get to speak with Douglas. It was. It was when he found him. And sorry, ignore my dad in the background right there, just speaking. So yeah, really happy that. So that's how Oliver. Who would have thought that Dane 1020, antagonist of Railspin Split Space, would have what was I going to say? Would have made an appearance in this video and actually be a voice of reason to Oliver. And so yeah, Oliver is very lucky that he was able that Dane 1020 really what was I going to say? Gave him some inspiring words, allowing him to fight one last time for his place on the railway, and well, it turned out well in the end. And as Oliver was able to muster up courage to get to Douglas to get him out of there, and just like that, he's working on a little western with Doug and the Scottish twins. Wow! So that was a little nice short story on how Oliver was able to get the courage to get Douglas' attention and escape. But and yeah, Abe, and yeah, it was really just a nice little short story. I mean, really enjoyed this one. Can't wait to react to the other ones that Shunter Productions has done. You do want to check out my previous Thomas reactions though. Whenever it's a trade adaptation or an audio story, then I'll have a playlist up in the top right corner of your screen right now. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button for me. Let me know in the comments down below what you thought this fan-made story I reacted to. Also let me know in the comments down below what other videos you want me to react to next. Follow me on Instagram, follow me on TikTok. Links to both of them will be in the description down below. Share this video, subscribe if you're new here, ring that bell to get notified for when I upload new videos or when I post in the community tab. And I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!